sneaked up to the line of scrimmage, and he made the stop.
Yeah, and Matt Dudek was also in there on that play. 6 foot, 238-pound senior out of Kenton, Ohio.
McCoy with a loss of 2. 2nd down and 12 now for Northern Michigan at the Hillsdale 47-yard line. 6-0 Chargers, 7:09 to go first quarter. 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side. As Sweener back to throw, fires, and the right side is caught over on the far side and stopped immediately as Billingsley, Micah Billingsley, senior from Aurora, Colorado. And he got 3 yards. That's about it.
Yeah, that Northern Michigan offense, they like the passing game. They like to pass the sides of the field, but their most offensive, their best offensive weapon, I should say, is passing right down the middle of the field. They like that a lot.
A couple of East Lansing players in on that stop. Jim Barr and Jack Pitts, both seniors. 3rd and 9. 2 wide receivers to the right. Sweener back to throw. He tries to set up a screen. He does. And stopped immediately on the far side is Monty, ridden out of bounds at practically the line of scrimmage by Tim O'Malley.
Oh, give him 6 inches on that play, Jim. The quarterback goes back. Number 88 catches the ball, but boy, 41 and 7 for the Chargers. That's Josh Schmott, the linebacker, and well, it can't be 47. That had to be number 41, Tim O'Malley. Number 47 is, of course, Rob North, and he's not playing today.
Here's the snap, the punt by Kyle Moratz towards the far side. Uselowitz takes it to the 15. He puts it on the ground, and the Wildcats have it at the 20-yard line.
Not good, Chargers.
No, you can't handle the ball like that. And Northern Michigan is in business at the Hillsdale 20-yard line.
Yeah, it is Northern Michigan's ball. And this definitely puts the Wildcats in scoring position.
That ball just popped out.
Well, so far here in the first quarter, we've had 3 turnovers. 1 by Hillsdale and, well, 2 by Hillsdale and 1 by Northern Michigan.
All right, let's see now. The Wildcats can cash in. 6:13 to go first quarter. 6-0 Chargers. But a couple of fumbles have given the Wildcats a chance to take the lead. Sweener throws here in the left flat. It's caught by Mayfield. Mayfield brought down at the 18, maybe the 17-yard line. And it was Jim Barr in on the stop.
They're going to mark it right at the 17-yard line. Little flare pass out here to the side. The Chargers had that pretty well defensed. They're playing a 4-3 defense down here inside the red zone.
Corey Woods, the lone setback behind Sweener. 2nd down and 7 for the Wildcats at the Chargers 17. And Sweener back to throw again. He pumps, he throws. It's going to be batted away, incomplete. The 10 at the 13-yard line for Ruzard.
And Matt Kaler made that stop there, Jim. He did a real good job of getting his hands out in front to knock the ball away and not get pass interference called on him.
So now 3rd and 7 for Northern Michigan at the Hillsdale 17-yard line. They need the Charger 10. 5:35 to go first quarter. It's 6-0 Hillsdale. But the play has been a bit on the sloppy side here in the last few minutes. 2 fumbles by Hillsdale, 1 by Northern Michigan. 5 wide receivers, naked backfield behind Sweener. 3 wide receivers to the right. Sweener back to throw, and he looks. He fires down the middle. It is incomplete.
Ooh.
Mayfield tried to make a diving catch in the end zone. Could not come up with it. 4th down.
He lets the ball go right here. He was in position, but his feet slipped off underneath him, and the pass might have been thrown just a titch behind him. And the Chargers bite the bullet, and the Wildcats will go for the field goal.
Moratz is on to try the field goal from 35 yards out. 3 of 5 so far on the field goal attempts. Kicking with the wind. It's in that direction. It's going to the right. It's no good. That's the same problem he had during the pregame warm-ups. He was kicking from that very spot on the field here on the near side from 35 yards out, and just about all of his kicks were fading to the right.
Well, the Chargers bit the bullet there. They were certainly within field goal range. It just didn't. He didn't have anything on that ball at all.
Going back to that near touchdown reception by Mayfield. Tim O'Malley got his hand up there. The ball was just over his hand, and I wonder that may have distracted Mayfield. But the Chargers, bottom line, have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line, leading 6-0. So Northern Michigan unable to take advantage of the Hillsdale fumble. Here's Wilson. Wilson off the left side gets to the 23-yard line for a gain of 3.
He bangs his way up the middle there. You got to keep the Northern Michigan Wildcats defense honest. You can't pass the ball all day long. You got to have a balanced attack, and that's exactly what Keith Otterbein and his staff are attempting to do. So far, it's worked. Chargers up 6-0.
Under 5 minutes to play now here in the first quarter, 6-0. Hillsdale leading Northern Michigan. You can probably hear the wind in one of our field mics right there. Recker, the man in motion. And Skelton looks to throw. Pass batted down, and that's a tip drill. It's incomplete. Oh, that was dangerous.
Very dangerous. Number 28 for the Wildcats, Matt Schemp, their defensive back, nearly picked that off on a diving attempt. But fortunately, it rolls down into the dirt, and it'll be 3rd down.
Shem is a sophomore from Massillon, Ohio. They've got several players from that football hotbed on this Northern Michigan team.
Boy, it is a hotbed of football down there around Massillon.
And they load up the shotgun here. 3rd and 7 for the Chargers. 3 wide receivers here to the near side. Miscelovich in motion. And Skelton back. He's got time. Fires down the middle. Got a man. Oh, nice break up at the 40-yard line. Oh, a nice play by the Wildcat defender at the 40-yard line. That was Dion Brown, a junior from Bloomington, Illinois, with the breakup.
Yeah, Dion got his hands in there to knock that ball away, or it would have been a 1st down. But bring up a punting situation.
Unlike the Neil Sedaka song, breakup was not hard to do there. 4th and 7 at the 23. Sorry, Bromley in punt formation now. John Bromley, the senior from Coral Springs, Florida, averaging 38 yards a kick. His longest of the year, 59 yards. Kicking into the wind. Gets off a nice kick, but watch this ball come down as it gets into the wind. And Mayfield hits his own man. Flag is down. Mayfield is down as well at the 33-yard line. Another flag comes in.
Well, we may have double fouls, or we may have the Chargers were not giving him an opportunity to catch that ball.
Well, what did Bob Buford used to call the referees the $200 an hour men? Well,
what does that make us, the $2 an hour men?
That might be. Well, the Stripes are going to have to figure this one out now. We have 2 flags down. Clock is stopped with 4:25 to go in the first quarter. Hillsdale 6, Northern Michigan nothing. Bill Skelton finding Carlton McFadgen from 22 yards out with 8:39 to go in the first. The PAT by Menchinger, no good. His first miss in 10 attempts this year.
So loud.
And they're still talking it over down here. 6-0 Hillsdale. Really no decision yet. They're talking now with Northern Michigan quarterback Kyle Sweener.
Looks like he's got some options.
And now let's hear from our referee, Tom Minter. Turn on the mic, Tom. Thank you.
5-yard face mask on the kicking team is declined. Kick catch interference, kicking team is accepted. 15 yards.
Ooh.
They take the more serious foul, so that's twice now we've seen that call today.
That's rather unusual. I think with the new rules, maybe just everybody on the field isn't real comfortable or used to that yet.
Second penalty for 25 yards against Hillsdale, and Northern Michigan operates with a short field. 1st and 10 at the Charger 49. Out of the I formation, 6-0 Chargers. Here's the tailback getting the handoff, looking for room, and getting up to the 42-yard line. Dancing his way up there is Abram McCoy.
He was brought down by number 11, Jack Pitts.
McCoy, a sophomore from Lansing, so I would imagine he's got some family and friends here today.
He made a little nifty move back into the middle of the field, but Pitts was right there to pull him down and prevent him from getting the first down yardage. 2nd
and 3 for Northern Michigan at the Hillsdale 42. Well, you can do a lot of things here on 2nd and short if you're Northern Michigan. 1 setback, 2 tight ends. They hand it off to Corey Woods, and he's dropped for a loss at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, he got stuffed.
And stuffing that play like it was Thanksgiving Day for...
That's Kevin Clement, the junior defensive lineman out of Hudsonville, Michigan. 6'1", 248.
Woods loses one, and that brings up 3rd and 4 now for Northern Michigan at the Hillsdale 43-yard line.
Look for one of those passes, quite possibly over the middle.
Mayfield in the slot here on the near side. One setback, 3rd and 4. They need the 39. Sweener, the junior from Petoskey, back to throw. Fires, got a man. Broken up at the 34-yard line. Oh, boy.
Ooh.
No flag. Whoo. Ruzar, the attendant receiver, broken up by Jack Pitts. There was contact. No penalty.
Well, Pitts made a heck of a play on that one, Jimmy. He had his hand out in front of the receiver and was able to knock that away. It was close, but excellent play by Pitts.
And an excellent job by this Hillsdale defense. Northern Michigan has had tremendous field position here in the first quarter, but nothing to show for it. Maratz's punt with the wind in his back. He's going to try and nail the Chargers deep. It's inside the 10. Hits a Wildcat player at the 5-yard line, and it's down right there. It hit one of the Wildcats in the helmet. He didn't know where it was. All of a sudden, doink.
He was turned around and say, "Who hit me on the helmet?"
Well, bottom line, the Chargers are inside their 10. 1st and 10, they spot the ball at the 6.
That was a doink.
It worked. Bottom line, it worked. All right, 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Again, bad field position for Hillsdale. Northern Michigan has had the field position edge in this first quarter after the Chargers got the touchdown.
Well, they're pinned deep now with Phil Martin, the running back, actually standing in the end zone.
Be careful here. Martin takes the pitch. Martin looking for room off the left tackle. Gets out to the 8-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And making the stop for Northern Michigan was number 19 as we flip our chart here. That's Drew Byarski. Byarski, a senior from Menominee.
Yeah, the Chargers weren't trying anything fancy there. They just wanted to get a yard or two and get away from the end zone.
2nd and 8. Here's that same play. Martin's got some blockers in front of him. He's got a 1st down to the 18-yard line. So the Chargers get out of jail. The freshman from Union City, Phil Martin, with a pickup of 10 yards.
Yeah, he showed it, that speed that he has. He has been timed in Charger practices at about a 4.34 in the 40-yard dash, and he showed that little burst of speed that got him that 1st down yardage.
Well, in high school at Union City, he was a Branch County champion in the 100 dash. One setback. That's Martin. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Wing back on the left. Chargers on top, 6-0. Here's Martin up the middle. Martin to the 20. He's across the 20 to the 22. And he was brought down at the 22-yard line by Ryan Wender, one of the leading tacklers for Northern Michigan, junior from Kingsford.
Down here at the north end of the field, the Chargers have elected to run the ball, keep it on the ground.
Well, they're moving into that wind, Dan.
Yeah, they're moving into the wind, and so far they've been successful with their little running game here.
2nd down and 6 for Hillsdale at their own 22. One setback, Martin. Flop back on the right side. Play action fake this time. Skelton is going to throw. Fires here in the near side. It's dropped by McFadgen. Oh.
Well, he broke that cardinal rule, taking your eyes off the ball just as it gets there to see who's around you or who's going to hit you or if you got enough room to run upfield, and you got to keep your eyes on the ball.
So now Hillsdale faces a 3rd down and 6 at their own 22-yard line. 1:27 to go in the first quarter. Chargers 6, Wildcats nothing on a sunny, windy, cool October afternoon at Muddy Waters Field. And in motion to the near side, McFadgen. 3rd and 6. Skelton rolls his side. Looking, throws. It's going to be too short. Incomplete, intended for McFadgen. Coverage here on the near side by Matt Shem. And so the Chargers will have to punt the ball into the wind.
Yeah, Billy Skelton kept that pass low. He did not want it to get picked off. And actually, I don't think that his receiver was real open on that play.
Skelton now is 4 out of 9 for 49 yards. Bromley in punt formation once again. Mayfield back deep. A Along with Brown, here's the snap. Bromley gets out of there. Mayfield runs over towards the sidelines, lets it go, and it goes out of bounds at the Northern Michigan 43-yard line. So the Wildcats, again, with a short field, they continue to have the edge in field position. 1st and 10 for Northern Michigan.
Yeah, you saw the wind take that ball right out of bounds. Actually, not a bad punt gain by Bromley, considering he was kicking into a pretty stiff breeze.
Well, last night for high school football was windy and rainy. Thank goodness the rain has gone away.
Rainy and nasty.
Yeah, last night was not a pleasant night to watch a high school football game.
Plus you were in the press box.
This is true. One setback, and here's a play-action fake. Sweener's pass is caught and dropped and ruled incomplete at midfield.
Boy, I actually thought he had possession of that ball. He's coming across the middle of the field, and he actually did have the ball tucked in, but they're going to rule it incomplete.
Drew Fedaro, the redshirt freshman from Okemos, a tender receiver. Sweener now has passed for 32 yards. He's 5 out of 11 in the air. Naked backfield, 3 wide receivers on this side. 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats at their own 43, trailing 6-0. Sweener back to throw, and it's a quarterback draw, and it's not going anywhere.
They sack him.
No gain. Josh Mott says, no, you're not going anywhere, pal. The junior from Sarasota, Florida. I don't think they have very many days like this in Sarasota.
Probably not. Well, maybe sunshine, but not the temperature as it is. Well, so far, the Charger defense has done an excellent job, Jim, of holding the Wildcats scoreless with about 40-some seconds here to go in the first quarter.
They gave Sweener a yard there. 3rd down and 9 for Northern Michigan at their own 44. Clock down to 32 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 6-0 Hillsdale. Split backs now behind Sweener. They bring the corners up on defense. Sweener back. He throws one, a timing pattern, and it's caught. Nice reception at the 30-yard line by Pat Ruzard, the senior from Miami. 1st down, Northern Michigan.
Well, he just played that perfectly. The defensive back, Pitts, was doing all that he could, but he didn't turn around in time to see the ball. The Northern receiver went right up, picked it out of the air. 1st down, Wildcats.
27-yard pickup. Broussard, second leading receiver for Northern Michigan. Mayfield is their leading receiver. 1st and 10 for the Cats at the Charger 30. 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 6-0 Hillsdale. Double tight ends, wide receivers on each side. One setback. And Sweener back to throw again. Fires, got a man over the middle, caught. And holding on and taking a couple of pops as he gets down to the 16-yard line is Nick Mothi, sophomore from Barron, Wisconsin.
Yeah, John, well, I'm not sure who made that tackle there, but the Charger defense here has had to contend with Northern's accurate passing, and they are in a position to score.
One more play before the end of the first quarter. 1st and 10 for Northern Michigan. They're in the red zone. And there goes McCoy. McCoy is stopped after a 1-yard gain, and that will end the first quarter of play. Tackle made by Josh Mott. We have played 1 quarter here at Muddy Waters Field. Your score at the end of the first 15 minutes is Hillsdale 6, Northern Michigan nothing. So we'll change ends. Hillsdale will have the wind at their back here in the second stanza, and again the defense is being called upon to make a big stop inside of the red zone.
Yeah, that'll put a little pressure on the Northern offense with the wind in their face now. They've been having pretty good success throwing the ball downfield.
Unofficially, Dan, I got Sweener 7 out of 13 in the air for 73 yards. Skelton is 4 out of 9 in the air for 49 yards. Leading rushers, Martin for Hillsdale, 16 yards on 3 carries. Sweener's leading rusher for Northern Michigan, 18 yards on 3 carries.
Well, officially and unofficially, I wished our producer, Ted Matka, could find a way to get all this noise out of our earphones. He just come up behind us here.
2nd down and 9 for Northern Michigan at the Hillsdale 15-yard line. Hillsdale leading 6-0 as we start the second quarter out of the I formation. Play action fake. Sweener has time. Now scrambling, and he's pulled down from behind at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 3 on the play.
Well, it looked like there was a question of a fumble down there, but they are indicating that the Wildcats retain possession.
So it'll be 3rd down and 5. Cats going without a huddle. And in on the stop for Hillsdale was Pete Highlander, freshman from Castilia, Ohio, number 97.
We just got the first quarter stats here, and possession time, Northern Michigan 7 minutes 54 seconds, Hillsdale 7 minutes and 6 seconds.
Third down and 6 for Northern Michigan at the Hillsdale 13-yard line. Man in motion to the near side. Here is Sweener scrambling, can't find anybody open. He is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Again, another big play by that Hillsdale defense.
Well, they did an excellent job of covering up the receivers downfield.